This is EMS TV and you are watching EMS English News, and here are today's top stories. Senior leader of the opposition Alliance India bloc may meet in Delhi on June 8 to discuss future political plans. According to reports, top leaders like Rahul Gandhi, Mamata Banerjee, Uddhav Thackeray and Akhilesh Yadav are expected to join the meeting. The leaders may discuss ways to strengthen opposition unity and prepare a joint strategy against the BJP-led government. Talks may also focus on recent assembly election results and changing political situation in different states. Political experts believe this meeting could play an important role in shaping opposition plans for the coming months. The central government has asked CBSE for a report over a controversy related to answer sheet handling at the tender process. Reports say the Education Ministry wants detail about the contract given to a company called COE MPT EduTech. Questions were raised after claims of answer sheet being changed and students receiving lower marks. However, CBSE officials denied any wrongdoing and said the contract was given by following government financial rules and proper procedures. The contract was reportedly awarded on December 5th, around 74 days before board exams begin. The issue is now under close watch. A one-story house collapsed in Delhi's Mukundpur area after an LPG cylinder blast on Tuesday morning. According to Delhi Fire Service official, the incident happened at around 9:37 am. Soon after receiving information, rescue teams rushed to the spot and started relief operations. Officials fear that several people may still be trapped under the debris. 5 fire engines were sent to the location to help in the rescue work. Emergency teams are working carefully to clear the rubble and search for survivors. The exact cause of the explosion is being investigated. Authorities are closely monitoring the situation as rescue efforts continue. A new report says the state assemblies in India are passing bills very fast. In 2025, about 30% of bills were passed on the same day they were introduced. Assemblies work for only 24 days on average. In Punjab, the budget discussion ended in just 2 days. Experts say laws should be discussed properly before approval. Fast bill passing may reduce debate and careful study. Many people believe more time in assemblies can help leaders discuss important public issues better and make stronger laws for the country. India and China may restart trade in Uttarakhand after 7 years. A trade pass office has opened in Dharchula near the Lipu Lake Pass. On the first day, 20 traders applied for trade passes. The Indian government approved 300 passes for business with Tibet. A trade pass is different from a normal passport. It is only used for border trade and local travel, not for tourism or long international trip. Officials say this step may help local traders improve business and support people living in border areas of Uttarakhand. In the United States, 30 Indian truck drivers were arrested for allegedly living in the country illegally. According to Press Trust of India, officials said the driver may soon be deported. The action took place during Operation Checkmate between May 11th and 15th in Arizona. Officials caught 52 people, including 36 truck drivers. Among them, 30 were Indians. Some drivers had commercial license from California, New York, Washington, and Virginia, while a few had no license. Officials said many had expired work-related documents. US President Donald Trump reportedly expressed anger over Israeli military action in Lebanon during a phone call with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Reports say Trump strongly criticized the attack after concern grew over civilian death in Lebanon. According to reports, Iran warned that continued military action could affect talks involving the United States. Sources claim Trump told Netanyahu that global anger against Israel was increasing and warned about the consequences of ongoing violence. The issue has increased tension in the region and raised fresh concern over peace and stability in the Middle East. Iran has reportedly stopped ceasefire-related talks with the United States for now. According to report, Iranian officials said discussion would not continue unless Israeli military attacks in Lebanon stop. Iran stated that peace in Lebanon was an important condition linked to earlier agreement and accused Israel of breaking understanding through military action in both Lebanon and Gaza. Iran has demanded an immediate stop to military operation and withdrawal of Israeli forces from Lebanese area. Report also claimed Iranian officials are discussing possible regional responses if tensions continue to rise. India's stock market saw a fall on Tuesday. The BSE Sensex dropped around 200 points and traded near 74,100. The Nifty 50 also fell about 100 points and traded near 23,300. Pharma, healthcare and banking shares saw more selling during the day. Many investors sold these stocks due to weak market mood. However, IT shares performed better and saw buying interest. Experts say investors are watching market trends closely. Global news and business updates may affect trading in the coming days. Indian badminton star PV Sindhu reached the second round of the Indonesia Open after winning her first match. She defeated Thailand player Buchanan in straight games 25-23 and 21-16. The match lasted 51 minutes. Sindhu played well and stayed strong in both games. She will now play the winner of the match between Turkey's Neslihan Arin and South Korea's top player An Si Young. Meanwhile, Indian player Kidambi Srikanth lost his first match and was knocked out of the tournament. People across 23 states in India received relief from summer heat as rain, storms and strong winds hit many areas. States like Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Bihar and Delhi saw sudden weather changes. In Agra, heavy rain and strong winds caused waterlogging, damaged road and even created a large pit after a footpath collapsed. In Delhi, temperatures stayed below normal, making June 1st one of the coldest days in recent years. The weather department says the southwest monsoon may reach Kerala within the next few days, bringing more rain to the country. That's all for today's bulletin. We'll be back with more updates next time. Until then, this is Tamanna Rizvi signing off. Have a good day.